Drill drone hits per second. What? Today we will 100% Digging, a game we've played in its demo version, and on the 16th of July it's coming out. We had this little mole that you can see over here using fuel in the top left for our drill, and as we dig, we use up our fuel but we gain resources. Those were 3 achievements at once. What? Okay. Discover stone. Yeah, we also got... Oh my god, that's so many achievements. On our very first day, we've gained 2 stone and 1 silver. Let's go digging. The first upgrade we'll buy is 20% bonus drill hit damage. There are a total of 10 upgrades and they go up in cost the more we buy. And one thing this game makes a little bit difficult for the player is you move around wherever your cursor is. So you never stand still and you never can just look around, and instead you just keep on moving, which adds a little bit of difficulty to the game. Like here, for example, we can't just move over to go down. Or can we? We can. I can point at that. Oh, that's nice. Okay. But I think I've also... Yes, I've seen WASD movement. We have bonus total fuel. So how does this work? Yeah, we are moving with WASD. Good. But how does it work when we want to go down? Do we just go down? We can't go back up, but we can go to the sides. And downwards, I don't think we need that because, well, there's gravity, right? That is this cool new invention in games. There's more silver over there. But can we get there? I don't think we can get there, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No. 10% fuel is preserved whenever fuel is used. That is probably quite good. We also have bonus movement speed. I don't remember why you want that, but I think that just means that you move around a little bit faster. Like, it doesn't actually save you anything, but I mean, you know, you finish the stage a little bit faster, which saves you time. Okay, and then we go over to the right side. We should be able to get that this time. And yes, I can freely move around. That's actually quite cool. There is gold, but we can never ever get the stone. It takes too much energy, so we'll instead go for the dirt over here. Bonus drill damage. Bonus drill damage. I have to make sure that I bump up the drill damage by quite a bit, because now we only need 2 hits to mine a single block, which makes this a lot easier. Especially when we have to get to the tougher blocks, because, well, you know, it's our energy, and if that runs out, that was it. And I just now recall from the demo version, the dirt is actually really important. Like, I think it's normal to first think, oh, you wanna go for the silver because, well, that's you know, that's the valuable stuff, the ore in the game. No. It's actually the dirt. And I'm looking for a very specific upgrade. Release a powerful quake. No, not that one. Let's go downwards. This one is vision radius. There's world width to make it wider that you have more to mine. But I guess for now we are just mining, and you now take how many hits? 3. Honestly, 3 is very good. I can do that. Does it take more energy though? I think it's exactly the same amount as dirt, so it's fine to go for that we build it up over time and have more vision. But also some other special effects that we can get. Like, the best thing about destroying these faster is just that you waste less stamina, so we can get a lot more. And I would say we definitely go for more damage yet again, because on 8 damage, which we have now, this should mean we one-shot the blocks. Or they have 10 HP. Oh, they have 10 HP. Okay. Now this is an unlucky situation because we are surrounded by stone, which means we'll probably get stuck. So if I mine this... Oh, that's -2 stamina. But that's also why it's helpful to make the stage wider, because then you have more spaces to select from. And you know what, we'll just go again. Because that was a poor day, that wasn't good. This one here is a lot better. I've turned the WASD movement off again, just because this one here is so much easier. Like, I just have to point into the direction and we are moving there, so I don't have to use my left hand. I'm very lazy, you know. Even more damage. But where is the upgrade that I'm actually looking for? Let's go over here. Dynamite. I'm actually wondering right now where that was. And I think it's over here to the right side. So our goal is to go for more dirt and also more silver. Oh, wow. Yeah, right, we one-shot now. But the main thing we are looking for is a lot of dirt and a little bit of silver. There's also gold, but we definitely don't need that yet. Like, the density of it, or like how long it takes to mine it, is insane. Like, do you see what happened to our energy now that we mined that? So we have to run this a few times and make sure that we pick up as much as possible. Mine 100 blocks. Yep, we did that. But the best upgrade in the game is one that you get more dirt out of the dirt. Oh wow, okay, this time we'll reach 20 dirt on its own, and I think the goal was 45, if I remember that right. So we almost have that in a singular run. Like, I'm not saying entirely, but look at it, 2/3 of it. Release a powerful quake periodically, that is the shockwave. There it is. Bonus stones. I mean, come on, that looks like dirt, right? Now, this is very expensive. 150 stones, 30 iron, but the moment we have that, we double our production. And if I remember it right, the costs actually don't double. Instead, they just go up by a certain amount. Or maybe they do double and you have to pay the same amount again. But that is a very good deal. That was the shockwave. Right, you always like to mess with me. Okay, please don't shockwave now. Just calm down. I mean, I can maybe get this guy. Nice. That was, I think, 2 stone, if I saw that right. But we have to run this a few times in a row now, so I will quickly do that we farm this up. Oh, it's beautiful to one-shot this. Only as long as we have the bonus damage, though, from the shockwave. Can I go down? The shockwave happens? Oh, we still lose stamina. Okay, but you know what? That was actually perfect. I accidentally hit the block over there, I believe, and that lost us a huge amount of stamina. But yeah, if we dig down like that, then we will AoE hit all of the blocks around us, which is quite nice. Let's try to get this one. Yeah, there's no way. Quick check-in. Okay, we are super far away. I think I want to go for a bit more damage because it's fairly cheap. And this way, it's easier to mine the silver. We could go for more damage on you, but the rest... No, I don't... Maybe fuel, right? Yeah, that should be worth it. More fuel means we can dig for a lot longer. You are now a 3-shot, that is good. But fuel is very important because otherwise you constantly have to reset and that wastes a lot of time. Yeah, shockwave. Oh my god, I love you. That thing, sometimes it's perfect and the best friend. Other times it just drops you down and you're in the nothingness and stuck. Do I go over here? I will be stuck. Maybe the shockwave happens. Let's wait for that. Come on. Come on. Okay, that was good. You know, that was actually perfect. Are we a mole? We are this little mole that you can see over here. I think we are a mole, right? The little dude there. Yes, of course we are a mole. What am I thinking? The best thing about the shockwave is that you collect all of the stuff that you break immediately, so you don't even have to be concerned about collecting it. Which also means you're totally fine with as much destruction power as you can get. 1 bonus stone, there should also be silver. Wait, you're maxed out? No, you could upgrade this multiple times, I remember that. 600 and 300, that... Yeah, maybe not yet, right? Maybe in the future, but we also have fuel efficiency. I think this means you use up less fuel, so at 1.33, you just, well... What exactly does that mean? At 2 times, it should be half fuel used, right? Compared to normal. How about we get a shockwave over here? That would be quite nice right now. Like, I'll stay around. There we go. Beautiful. And we one-shot you with a crit. But I have to make sure that we get as much dirt as possible. Maybe it won't be this hard to double the silver amount. Like, I thought this will take a while, but look at our dirt right now. I mean, our stone. Or is it a pebble? Maybe it's a pebble. But yeah, I have to make sure that I get all of the silver that we can obtain, because 600 of the stone won't be hard. But I think it was 300 of the silver. Let's check this out again. Yeah, 300 of the silver is the one that will be tough. This one is overdrive, which is very good. But do I just save for this? I have 14 right now. That will take forever, but then again, if you never start saving, you can't get to your goal. I mean, we are earning so much money now. I don't think it will take all too long. And we have all of the upgrades in there. But what we need is bonus damage. There's also gold over there. But every single time you find one of the resources that are tougher, you pretty much almost die the moment you touch them. You could just look at them the wrong way and I was like, yep, that's it, GG. Bury the mole. Oh god. I love the shockwave. Maybe I should upgrade the shockwave instead. Like, to make sure that we AoE clear more often, and we also need more damage eventually. Dude, I love the guy. You just wait until I say I hate that guy because he drops me down. Like here, for example, this would be horrible because I can't get this block anymore. Okay, well, you know, I hate this guy. Reach the gravel layer in density 2. Interesting. And now we hit this. Look at our energy. Do you see that? There's no way we even break that. And I think this is layer 3. Holy moly. But so much. Yeah, we don't need damage on you though. Maybe I get it once to check what's behind it. A bigger radius is nice, but you're using up the silver that I have to save. Even more fuel preserved? I mean, that's getting a little bit ridiculous now, right? Throw dynamite. I think I will go for that, because I hope there's more damage here. No. Did they change the tree? I swear there was more damage to the left side, but I probably misremember it. But the main reason we want to have these special effects is they don't consume any stamina. They are just for free and happen on their own. Where's my dynamite? There was the dynamite. So the way dynamite works is it gets thrown upwards, and when it hits something it just explodes. Otherwise I think it comes back down. Yeah, exactly like that. And it's quite a good ability, but not in the beginning. Like in the very beginning it's kind of like the shockwave in an annoying way. Like, okay, well, what I mean by that is it's a lot worse than the shockwave, because the shockwave is on top of you, the dynamite is a little bit more random, and you don't know exactly where it will land, but it's close to you. Oh my god, okay, I lost so much energy here. Like, it's cool that we get this far, but I just can't deal with the blocks, so we need bonus damage ASAP. And, let's check out. My stamina is draining. Look at this. Can I get one of them, please? Not a single one. Maybe we should just go for trills per second. Or no, not shockwave radius. Crit is also wasted in this case. It would actually not be bad. Like, the number is high, right? Like, 25% is a lot for this cheap value, yeah. Here we have bonus crit damage that uses something I don't want to use. The dynamite is thrown every 10 drill hits right now, so if we speed this up, then we will throw a lot more. But 18 damage is a little bit of a joke. Like, our drill does the damage. Do you do the same damage as our drill? I don't think so. You need iron. Let's go for the movement speed and see if there's something else behind that. No, so we'll go for the attack speed. Density 2. Let's start there. That should make it a lot faster. We are horrible. Wait, what is going on? Wait. Is density increasing the entire density on the stage? Like, do you notice how this is way harder to break? We used to one-shot this. But we also got 5 silver out of that at once. Is that better or is that worse? Wait, we got it 15. I mean, the huge advantage is that was so fast. Missions? Where are you coming from? What are these fruits? Is that a strawberry? So over here we finished fuel and ore. Discover rock candy. Oh, I love rock candy from Stardew Valley. But what do we do with their fossils? And you can equip them. Oh my god, that is so cool. But what do you do with rock candy? I would say I'll just play a couple of times on this stage here. But given that we mostly need the iron, it will be a little bit difficult because I just can't break this stuff. Yeah, you know what? Stop mining. There is iron. Okay, let's get this. So this should be 10, right? But is that worth it? Like, that's all I can get. I can't go any further, but it's so much faster at the same time. Like, the worst part is just when I get on the stage and then I notice there is no iron close to me, so, I won't get a single bit. How much are you? Wait, you're also 10? No, the other one is 5. Maybe I should just go for the overdrive. Let's do it. That is an amazing ability. Everything costs iron, though. It's silver. Dex, it's silver. Remember it. And you know what? I will also increase the width of the world. Just that we see a little bit more. Triple resources, but you need gold. A building that produces alum while you mine. So the idea of making it wider is that you can select more carefully what you want. And if you hold on left click, we use the overdrive, which doesn't use up energy. And the more we mine, the more we build up overdrive. The nice thing about overdrive is also that it's very fast. Like, did you see how fast we just broke that? And that's why I wanted to have that here, because it's really hard to break through. But with the overdrive, maybe we can do it. Okay, you... That was flawless, and we just had a critical hit. Look at the amount of silver that we have. 25 in one day is quite good. So I would say we'll do this again. Let's go over here. Can you start? Thank you. I want to get this guy, but we don't have a lot of overdrive. Yeah, this will hurt. So it consumes 5 stamina per hit. No, but I think this stage is better. I'm not saying we earn more per stage, but it's so quickly over, and then we get all of the resources and can play again. So time efficiency wise, it's way better than the other map. Like, it's not even close. But I should make sure that I get some of the stone. And then we'll go down to you. We use the overdrive. We have 35 of the silver. Oh no, there's a big rock. This will take forever. I will try to hit these to charge up our overdrive, but now we have to go. Yeah, that was horrible. But I like that they added the density, because one issue was actually that the stage got way too long, because like we are only on 2 layers right now, right? Like you've seen that, the gravel one and this dirt one. But there are a lot more, and eventually it takes so long to just get down that it got a little bit bothersome, so I like that they improved that. How is it looking? We have 150, so this is halfway through. It feels like it takes so much longer to do this. They must have removed some of these upgrades. Mine 750 blocks, that is done. Drill damage during overdrive. I'll take that. We can do all of those that only cost the stones. And that is a lot of bonus damage. But all the other ones, actually drill hit damage. That is what I was looking for, and it's right here. How did I miss that? Remember when I went to the left side and I'm like, oh, I thought there was drill hit damage over here. But I don't understand how this sometimes happens. I don't know. That's like... Honestly, I can't explain it. That was exactly the thing I was looking for, so how did I not pay attention to it? If you think this is like annoying or weird as a viewer to see that, imagine what I feel like. Because I'm like, brain. Why are we not braining? Where's the sense of that? Like, what actually just happened? Like, we thought about it, we had it on our mind, and then there's the upgrade right there, and we just don't check it out. It was right there. Now, the only good part is that we were using up our money pretty much the entire time, and it was for useful upgrades. Like, the drill bonus damage is a percentage multiplier as far as I remember, so we want to have that, right? It's nothing bad. It's just like, how does this happen? The shockwave is so cool. Should I upgrade the shockwave damage? Because it's really close one-shotting the dirt, but then again it's only 1 hit for me, so it's nothing critical. Let's get you with the drill. Perfect. Then we'll get you. Please don't throw me down. Oh, is the shockwave damage? Yeah, that is just the normal rock. So let's go for the damage upgrade. Then we go for the shockwave to one-shot all of the blocks around us. And I love a start that immediately has silver. Okay, what is happening? Why is there so much? Like, this entire part is full. Wait, no, I want you. I want you. And that was it, but that was 55. Now, sadly, whenever we get a lot of silver, that also means we didn't get a lot of stones. So I don't even have to go back and check if we can afford the upgrade, because it's way too expensive. And in case you haven't noticed that, in the bottom left, you see our abilities charging up. So the shockwave is just something on a timer, while the TNT, and we know that, is based on how many hits we did. This is going so well. And there was a crit, and the shockwave. Isn't the shockwave amazing? I should increase its radius, but we should be close to double the amount. There is not more. I think they moved that because it was way too broken. I knew it. Look at this. It had 3 upgrades and it was super cheap at 150 stone. Shockwave radius. For anyone confused, I went back to the demo version to check it out. I truly hope there are more upgrades at one point, because I think that upgrade is needed. Like, otherwise you're just stuck and don't know what to do if you don't earn that much. But to be fair, it was quite broken. Like, it was really insane. But now I would say we'll focus. No, we need both resources. Shockwave, come on, happen. You need to happen. I will tickle all of these. Mine 1000 blocks, but you just distracted me. I'm gonna blame you on that. Even more radius. You know what, I'll just do that. Fuel preserved. I should get these ones, because then we know if there's something behind them. Okay, there's nothing. 3000. I really hope they didn't just bump up the difficulty of everything, like that you earn less, so it takes longer, because people figured out if you go for the upgrade it's way too insane. Like, if you beeline towards it, but that would also mean the entire game just became a lot more tedious, and I really hope that's not the case. But hey, We have the fossils, right? And they seem to be the equivalent of equipment, and that will make it a lot easier. So maybe it's fine. But let's wait what happens, right? My current assumption is it's just somewhere else in the skill tree, so it's still there. What do? Critical hit damage, and you are special stone block that grants fever. You cost 400 gold. Why is everything so expensive? Like, how am I supposed to afford that? Let's get you once. There's nothing behind you. There's total fuel. Overdrive energy capacity. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't really know where to go there, because I feel like all of these upgrades, they are nice, but they don't lead us to something. So I would say I'll just fulfill my job. I'll keep on mining. I feel the shockwave is about to happen. Exactly. I can sense my shockwave. Let's get you. Then we go over here. This one will be a little bit tough, but we have to make sure to get enough silver. And the problem is, I actually need gold. That was insane. Shockwave radius, no. I want the damage. Man, you're so expensive though. Let's go for more fuel. Yeah, we need a lot more fuel. And here we have bullet worms. That is new. Launch projectiles that pass through blocks, but we need 3000 gold. Like, okay. Serious question. Where am I supposed to go? Like, what is the direction that I'm supposed to take here? I guess we go for more damage? Visible block radius? That doesn't really do a lot. I mean, sure, let's take it to the max. Am I missing something? I think I'm missing something. I must be missing something, because right now this really feels like I have no idea what to do. Shockwave? Shockwave? There we go. Okay, so with a crit, yeah, we got gold. Gold is actually easy to mine. I thought it would be a lot harder. Wait, we got 10 gold. We don't even need that much more. You know what? I'll get you again, but with the overdrive. Maybe it's not easy to mine, and it was just a dynamite or the shockwave, but that is a lot. Like, let's check out the gold cost of some of these things. Dynamite deals 250 damage. Wasn't it a lot less? Wait, where's that coming from? Wait, yeah. You know what? Let's go for the gold. Next up. Chance to triple any resource gained. That would also be good, but first we'll go for the production. Fuel preserved. Let's go. I will actually upgrade that again. So we need 80 of the silver and 30 of the gold. Maybe I shouldn't have used up all of the silver, but you know, it's kind of abundant. It's all over the stage, so it should be fine. The more difficult part will be to actually find the gold. I need to upgrade the crit more. Usually I avoid it, but it kind of depends on the game, because in many games, crit is like these super tiny increments that you barely notice for a lot of money. But here, we got 5 upgrades for pretty much nothing. Dude, I love the shockwave so much. This is the best thing ever. Like, I want to marry this buddy. Okay, let's go over here, because the shockwave is about to happen. Yes, exactly. We get you. There's gold, but that is the more dense layer. Like, we can't get that. This is impossible. Let's go for world width. No. Let's go for damage and then world width. We also have shockwave radius, and we know this one is broken. Or at least very good. Critical hit damage is not bad, but I don't really care. Fuel preserved is always nice. And we already have enough of the silver to buy the upgrade that we are looking for. We are still looking for the gold though. Shockwave is about to happen. Buddy. Like, I was already in love with you. You don't have to prove it to me. Like, what the reason for that is. Oh my god. Okay, but do you deal enough damage for the gold over there? I don't think so, right? There's no way. This is way too tough. Yeah, okay, you barely tickle it, actually. That just means we have to increase its damage by a bunch, and that was already it. Fuel, perfect. Dynamite is thrown more frequently. Let's actually just mine upwards for the shockwave. Do you think that is more efficient? Like, to not mine at all, so we don't drain stamina, and we just wait for... There's no way that is more efficient, right? But maybe in this tough one here. Because we can use the shockwave multiple times. Like, do you see how my energy gets drained insanely fast? So if I just do this, there's no way that works out, right? Oh god, I didn't want to do that. We are just dancing. Okay, don't hit that block. That thing will kill me. Actually, I can left click it. That kind of worked, but I also accidentally hit it. That was genius, though. Maybe we can use that in the future for a tough moment. Now we have the building. Yeah, okay. I don't know what it's doing. Spend ore of any kind. Is this to upgrade the fossils? Maybe. No, that's for the slots here. Dynamite explosion damage. Dynamite explosion radius. We have to find this underground. Right, there wasn't a chest. But that one was very far down. What do you do? Nothing. You just exist. Oh, I had to start the round. And now it's producing alum for us. Discover alum. Yeah, we did that. I also just noticed we are one-shotting these. No, that was a crit. Yeah, okay. So we want to have 20 gold, because with that we can upgrade the triple chance to get resources. Which should actually mean we get a crazy amount. I'm stuck. Step bro. Step bro. Help me. Oh my god, that took so much energy. Can I... Are we just critting all the time? I just need a tiny bit of gold again. Wait, I know how we could get gold. I'm not sure if that is the way to go, but we could go back to density 1. And then I just go down a lot. But I don't think it will give us enough, because we need 18 and we get a lot less there, right? So it's not as good. You know what? I'll just wait for the shockwave. This is way too difficult. Perfect. There's a chest. We got our first artifact. Is this the double dynamite throwing? Or is this a random one? The double dynamite throwing was actually way lower the last... You know what? We'll wait for the shockwave. But yeah, the last time it was a lot lower. So I'm surprised we already found one of them. Will I actually wait the entire time here? Just for shockwave after shockwave after shockwave? That is so stupid. You know what? It worked. So what did we get? Yeah, it was the dynamite, but now we have double the dynamite, which also means I really want to upgrade all of the things about it. Every 7 drills, that is good. We finished another mission, 5 different ore. 5 different ore? Oh, this one, rock candy is ore. You're already mining for us here. Like, we don't even have to go to the stage. That will probably be a very important resource. Maybe that is the one that you upgrade the artifacts with. Maybe you can't upgrade them at all. But isn't the double dynamite amazing? We have to upgrade its radius though, since it has more than enough damage, but it doesn't hit that much. Okay, perfect. There's gold, but yeah, I can't. Maybe. No, I will drop down. What happens if I left click here? You can do that? Oh, you can do that with the overdrive. Okay, I have a really stupid idea. Oh, that didn't work out. I wanted to get on top of it, you know, that we don't drop down. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't mean that I can't do it, you know? We have 7. Let's go. No! I hate you. Look at its HP. Like, it's about to break. We are one-shotting the dirt now. Okay, that is very helpful. I have to gather the overdrive. There's gold. We finally got 1 gold piece. But that's only 1. We need 20. Well, we need 18, but that's pretty much 20, right? Can you... Oh my god. Dude, I love this stuff. There's gold. Can I get over there? Don't! Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. You know, we finally found gold. And this is the reason why I said I hate the shockwave. Okay, wait. Let me get on top of here. And now we just wait. Actually, I can use this. Good. Oh, don't move over. Don't move. Just a little bit more. No! Dude, I hate everything right now. I genuinely hate everything. We got the gold though. It's fine, you know. Why are we here? Well, let's take that. And then I would say we go for triple. The collector produces more. This will probably be really important in the future. So we want to upgrade this right away. Even more damage. Then we'll go for the explosion radius. That is getting kind of ridiculous. Critical hit damage. I mean, sure, why not? The problem with crits is always... First of all, if you do this much damage to things, then crit only matters on the first hit, right? Because the second hit would already destroy the block, so it only has 50% efficiency. But the other issue is, if, let's say, for example, we have it for really tough blocks, and then on those tough blocks it doesn't matter, then why didn't I go for something instead that affects everything? We are on the next layer if I can get down. That should be an achievement. No! But we got 20 gold. Okay, aren't we a little bit insane? You know what? Let's go for the fuel block to see what it unlocks. So here's fuel stone spawn chance. Here we have drill hits per second, which is an upgraded version to this one over here. fuel preserved is not upgraded, Dex. And here we have special silver blocks that give 5 times more silver than mined. Do you actually cost 4,000? Well, ironically, this is not the important one to us. Let's go for every 4 seconds. That is insane. So I will go straight down and we will try to get to the next layer because then we should unlock the next density. Mine more than 50 blocks in under 1 second. Yeah, you just distracted me and I mined the super tough stuff. Man, well, hey, we got the achievement. It's worth something. Holy moly. Let's get down. Careful. We are going to the bottom of this. We have 5 energy left. I should have used the overdrive ages ago. Yeah, but hey, we got a lot of money. Fuel preserved. I will actually increase this as much as possible. Then over here we have dynamite explosion damage. That is also good. Let's go for the crit. How do we get down? I have to use the overdrive whenever I can, but I want to use it on tough stuff. Yeah. Maybe I should go for more attack speed, because that's more dynamite, but it just speeds it up. Like, it doesn't actually save us anything. Uh-oh. That was insane. Okay, dangerous. Let's avoid that. That was a huge shock. Wait, we are doing it. I smell it. This time we are getting down. We did it. We actually did it. And we discovered platinum. Here, this one. Density level 3. Now, this is one where I expect that things take a lot more damage to destroy. So we will upgrade the shockwave damage. We will also upgrade our damage. You produce this every 4 seconds and we still don't have enough? How is that possible? Isn't this wrong? Critical drill hit damage? But our damage is 95. Oh, is that the multiplier? No. Is that the bonus damage on crits maybe? But that would be horrible. 17 bonus damage is nothing. The gem refinery can now refine emeralds. Critical hit chance, that is a good one. Let's go for total fuel. I kinda forgot about that. So this is the tougher stage. How tough is it though? Yeah, honestly, this is kind of chill. Like, I'm not saying it's easy peasy, but look at the resources we've earned on the top right. This is why they don't increase the amount of dirt dropped and silver dropped, you know, that the upgrade is gone. Because with the bonus density layers, you get a ridiculous amount of resource. What is going on? This is mental. Okay, well, what do we do? Diamond explosion damage. I don't think we need that. Let's just go for the... What? Did we just go from like 100 or 70? Didn't we have 70 fuel actually? Everything is... There's gold. We need that. Our dynamite is about to... Yeah. Okay. Wait. We can use the overdrive cheat code. Never mind, forget about it. It's fine. We don't need it. Gold is not important. You are the fuel. That is a fossil. No, I need that. Well, we have 400 energy left. We will definitely get this. We found the fossil. I want the energy here. Can we somehow do this? I mean, I can just wait for the shockwave. And because we barely use up any energy, we actually don't use up any energy. Wait, do you see that in the top left? It doesn't move. It just moved, but that is such a little bit. Hey, I know we are wasting time, but if we are ever in a situation where we just want to mine one block, like let's say for example the double gold here, I will just wait because it's so rare this is actually worth it. And then I can also always use the overdrive because it doesn't use up energy, and this way we stack up our TNT that we throw it. Dude, we have found the cheat code in this game. Like, usually you can't just mine while standing still. But there was the double TNT. We did it. We should have enough overdrive that we can throw TNT again. Yep, there it is. I have to be a bit more cautious though that I don't hit a block up there. Was this really worth it? Like, realistically speaking, how much gold do we get out of this, right? We have 15,000 of the stone and 2,000 of the... You know what? This was worth it. Like, I questioned it for a moment, but this was worth it. Okay, but you're also allowed to break, you know? Like, you... Do you see my gold? Do you see what we just did? Okay, I hate you a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean I really hate you a lot. This is mental. But now we have double the production. And next, but I mean, this is also double the production. Maybe I should have went for that instead. I mean, it's the same thing, right? Like, who cares? If I can't afford both of them, it's just the same thing. But we have our first fossil. Plus 20% resources gained from blocks destroyed by Quake ability. I want that, but is the Quake ability the Shockwave? Because a Shockwave and a Quake are very similar, but that's not the exact name of it. Let's go for more fuel. It's maxed out. Drill damage during overdrive. I assume that must be a multiplier. Let's go for more damage though. Then we'll go for dynamite explosion damage. Critical hit damage, I don't really care. We don't need a total overdrive energy really. Yeah, I will just go for the fuel preserve. That is a good one. And the damage. There's gold right away. Oh, that is a good start. It does take a lot of energy, but we have 827 energy. The game has become really explosive. I don't think I'll do this again with the shockwave waiting that I did before. There's another fossil. Okay. Wait, but now we have the upgrade, right? Like, now it would be even better to do that. Like here. I mean... Who says I can't do it, right? Why are you already breaking? Oh, don't do this to me. We'll go over here. No, don't. Don't explode. I know you're about to explode. Just don't do it. But why is the dude so wobbly? Like, do you see how much he moves around now? Like, stop. Oh, I just have to... Okay. It may have been my mistake. Let's just go down. We don't waste our time with that. I mean, look at our gold. Why did I even do that? Okay. I don't think I can take this guy. We did it. Dude, we are insane. Like, we are actually really strong. We now get Alum every 2 seconds, which should make this incredibly fast. And next up, we'll upgrade this one for 56. That's not every 2 seconds. That is so not every 2 seconds. That is every 4 seconds still. So I guess we have to play to update it. Which kind of makes sense, right? Because we also started it by playing. Special stone blocks that grant fever. We casually have 400 gold. Yeah, sure, let's go for the fever. Fever stone spawn rate. And the duration. And here we have the maximum capacity, but I will go for damage. Let's just max it out. We have another fossil, right? Cooldown reduction for explosion abilities. We only have explosion abilities. Like, that is perfect. Wait, but does this even affect the dynamite? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it seems to actually reduce the amount we need. Like, we needed 7, but do you notice the final milestone? Like, before we get to 7, that it's so close to being full. If we get a little bonus again, I think we'll only need 6 hits. Like, it does affect it. Okay. Like, everything is now happening so often. And we have the perfect combination because the Quake gives us more money. Assuming this is actually the Quake. Like, I don't know that. So we need to crit. That means I want to upgrade our crit chance as well. Because I want to get... Yeah, come on. Like, just throw me down, right? Like, just do it. Oh, but you need a platinum. Yeah, that will not happen. Bonus damage. That was 11,000, by the way. Casually paid for. Drill damage during overdrive. No. Special silver block that gives 5 times the amount of silver. But can I also have this for rocks? Actually, we don't really need the rocks, right? Like, we are good. Overdrive energy generated. That is the one that I need. And here we have the one that produces more. Now let's take a look at this. You did update. Am I just this bad with timers? Like, this doesn't feel like 2 seconds at all. That feels way longer than that. Oh my god, we found the big... No, yes, we got it. We have 715 silver already. Usually, we just get 50 out of this. Okay, I want to have you, and for this we'll use the overdrive. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? That's what we call that. There's another one. I don't know if I can get that, because the dynamite explosion... We'll be able to get that. That was flawless. And you are energy, which we just got. There's even more energy. Do I care? Yeah, I care. Right? It's quite a bit. It's not that much, but it's quite a bit. Then we'll get you. Then we'll get you. I mean, I can kind of mine this block now. Like, we have so much damage. But I need the platinum. That is the tough part. Okay, let's go up. Holy moly, that was good. I mean, we didn't need it, you know, but that was precise. We got 120 of the platinum. That is quite a bit. Maybe the fuel stone is worth it, because we have so much AoE either way. Sure. Overdrive energy generated. Then we also have drill damage. Right, I should have maxed it out. That was cheap. For you, we can do that. But I also think it's about time that we manage to get to the next layer. Maybe it's too far down. But it would unlock the next density layer, and that means we would earn a lot more money. Okay, can I? Yes. That was perfect. Okay, you're opening up everything for me. Do we need gold? You always need gold. Fossil. Fossil. Okay. Yes, we found a fossil. Now, the problem is we don't have another slot, so we have to make a decision what we use. But if it's a good one, we use it. If it's a bad one, we don't use it. You know, it's that simple. Where do I go? To the left side or the right side? I would say we go to the left side. I would say we go... do I just fly on top of it to farm the resources? About that. We are not doing anything. We are just going down. What is the fossil? 20% resources gained from blocks destroyed by drill and drill abilities. Find 2 artifacts. Right, we only got one of them. Mine 8 boomstone. Let's get the boomstone. Where is that? Here. So we need 500 gold. Okay, let's get that. Because this way we have a new fossil and we don't have to think about it all too much what we do. That means we want to get gold. Let me get that. Perfect. Wait, aren't we done already? You know what? I'll just stop mining. Why go for an entire day? We'll just go for the boomstone and start farming that. There was also this upgrade. Let's get that out of... I just used up the stuff that we need. Hey, it's good though, because in the long term, I assume we'll need a lot of that. It's just kind of ironic that I did the entire thing to get the points there, and then I used them up, so the 100 that we get is useless. Because we just spent 125. Okay, good. Then we go over here, because it's a little bit too dense for my taste. I could just crit this. Crit. Crit. Yeah, okay, it didn't happen. There's fuel. That should be worth it though, because it's not far out of the way. I don't even know how much it gives, but it's always nice, right? Like, it's bonus energy. This will take forever. Never mind. There's so much over here. I'll actually go over. Okay, I need to mine this guy, please. That was flawless. We are getting so much platinum. You know what I need? I need crit. And crit is 800. Okay. That is a little bit. So the boomstone is 1. When you touch it, it will just explode. Which is a nice bonus help, you know, as a chain reaction with your other ability. There it is. This is the one that we need. Yeah, it doesn't really deal a lot of damage. Like, we need to upgrade it first for that it does something. But right now, we just want to get it, because we need the quest. What actually just happened? I have no idea what just happened. You're pathetic. This does nothing at all. Also, what is the fever stone? Because the one that we find is the fuel stone. The other that we find is the boomstone. We have seen them. But what is this one? Let's look out for a block we haven't seen so far. Maybe we have seen it and I just never paid attention to it. That could be. But it shouldn't be that hard to notice, right? What am I missing? I know I'm missing something. Did you? Like with overdrive, this is so cool. Yeah, I don't know what a fever is. I haven't seen it a single time so far. I got a feeling. No, that was ruby. Huh. So, if that was ruby, then what is the fever stone, right? Even more fever stone spawn rate. You know, here's the thing. I play a lot of these games, right? And one thing you just get used to is sometimes there are bugs in these games, especially with these releases that I play before everyone else, so no one had a chance to report them. And usually, when I see something like this, I'm just like, okay, looks like a bug, let's not concern ourselves too much with that. That doesn't mean it's always a bug. Sometimes it turns out, nope, it was there, just in a different way than expected. But that explains a little bit the mindset and how I interact with some of these things. Like, why I just distance myself from them and make a conclusion that maybe makes no sense to you. But you gotta imagine, when you see me play an incremental, most likely on that day I've played 2 or even 3 incrementals. But there were just some in there that were broken, didn't work, and if it gets too bad, I just stop recording and do something else, like a different game. So the main goal right now is we want to get as much platinum as possible. Wait, isn't that a different color? No. Yes. No, that was iridium. I mean, yes, it was a different color, but it wasn't the one that I thought it would be. Is this the iridium? But isn't that the stuff that we mine automatically? This one. And why does it tell us we have 4 rubies, but we don't have them? Is this a prestige system that I added? Okay. Nice. Oh my god, we did it. Now we can use you. I mean, our drill is really good, so 20% bonus resources is very nice. We have to refine them. I can't afford that. You know what? I wanna go for the bullet worms, so I will not spend any more gold and we'll save that up. Now, I still have no idea what the LM is for. Like, we have 200 right now, which is quite a bit. And I hope down the line we will need it a lot and it was worth it to focus on that immediately. There's so much gold. Okay, I need to get over there though, because otherwise we explode and it's just gone. Okay. No, 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 no. I want that. Okay, we lost a little bit of gold, but it's fine. Let's go over here. This one here is just energy, but it should be worth it. We are already at the layer. Do you think we can push through if I just go down? Maybe, actually. There's so much energy. Okay, look at my stamina. I think we'll get down. That was a crit, huge. Yeah, the crits are definitely insane. Like, I want to upgrade this the moment we can, but for this we need platinum, which is a little bit hard to get a lot of. There's no way I only have 168. Didn't I mine this like crazy? You're the fever. You know, for how rare you are, that was really pathetic. I don't even know if it did anything. That was like so bad, right? I don't need to understand that. So I think it buffs me up like the overdrive mode. And that's kind of it. But the problem is right now, a lot of these upgrades are getting so expensive, I straight up can't afford them. So I'm not sure where we are heading with this. Like what we need to take this to the next level that doesn't turn it too grindy. But I guess we will find that out over time, right? There's always this conflict if I just want to go down or if I want to mine the resources. I think the resources are a little bit more important, but we also want to get far down that we have the next density level. The question is, if we go to the next density level, can we even deal with that? That was a really good day. Look at this gold. Wait, 1,200? Those were 2/5 of what we needed here. Sure, bullet worms. So how do you work? Launch bullet worms every X seconds. So this is not based on how fast I mine. Fuel preserve whenever fuel is used. That is good. So over here should be another damage upgrade. Maybe behind you, but I can't. It's like I can't afford them. And I don't even know if I want this. Like I want the crit. Yeah, I will go for the crit. So I guess we just keep on mining. It's about to go off though. But it takes 9.5 seconds, right? That is a while. There it is. Okay, so those are just bullets that travel to the side, I think. Maybe it's random and it chooses a random... No, it went to the side. Yeah, that may just be the worst one possible, right? Like, who cares? I don't need that. There is platinum. So platinum right now is the most important one for us, followed by gold. Maybe gold is even more important, because yes, platinum is important, but... gold is used in most of the upgrades right now that we require. Fossil. 8% fuel gain from blocks destroyed by device abilities. Okay. You see, I don't know what a device ability is. Is it like the overdrive, maybe? Possibly? Boomstone explosion. You use up the valuable resource, you doofus. All of these use the valuable resource. Oh no. Wait, do I need gold? I don't need gold for the crit. +1 platinum drop from mined blocks. Wait, from mined blocks? That is anything, right? Or is it only for the platinum? I mean, we can't afford it either way, so it doesn't matter. Let's go for you. Then we have aftershocks. That is another quake ability. Periodically use a drill hit that also damages multiple connected 4000. Hast du einen Arsch offen, Junge? 1.2 million gold? Am I doing something wrong? Like, am I missing something? Are we supposed to go back here? Like, I'm going to the very first one now. Because there must be something that I'm missing, right? There is no way. Is this what I'm supposed to do? Mine 10,000 blocks. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot easier here, right? Look at my stamina, by the way. We are refilling our stamina faster than we are using it up. Okay, not bad. We still have full stamina. Yeah, but if you pay attention to what we have mined, the amount of resources, this is a joke. How long can I keep this going, though? Oh my god, we are already at this layer. There's radioactive ore? Do I see that right? Discover emerald. Well, that's almost radioactive ore, right? That's almost the same thing. Okay. Like, huh. This was what I was supposed to do or what? Maybe we can do this on the second stage. Like, I just went way too far. I shouldn't have done that. No. It was right. For the resources that we can mine there, right? We got a ridiculous amount. But I think we don't want to be on this stage here. We want to be one higher. Yeah, that takes forever to mine. Dude, what are we doing? Where are we going? I think we're going to the end of the entire thing. Okay, there's a boomstone over there. Let's get that. Huge. Discover diamonds. Yeah, we just casually did all of this in one run, by the way. Like, it's all the same run. There are more diamonds. Like, I don't even know what's the easy to mine one in here. I think these are all tough. Can I overdrive this? Yep. Okay, perfect. There are even more diamonds. So, are these the rubies and the emeralds and the diamonds? Discover 9 different ores and 8% fuel gain from blocks destroyed by drill. What does that mean, though? I will try that out because that kind of sounds like an infinite loop you can do, technically speaking. So, where's the production one? The gem refinery. Okay, yeah, you see, the problem is I can't do anything with that. Like, we got all of these resources, but we need 4.5k gold. Critical hits have a chance to damage adjacent blocks. I'll do it again, but again, I'm not happy about it. Like, I don't think this little bit of crit is worth it. Like, crit is important to us. No. We want to go for density too. Let's see how far, like, how much we earn here and how far we go down. And I will actually not use my brain at all. I will just go down straight and see what the result of the day is. I mean, I'll get the fossil. Hey, I'll get the fossil. That was a tent. That's probably something about stamina, I would assume. Yeah, because the thing is, the ores are actually not what we need. So I think what we did before was crit. We got the crit. So the moment we unlocked that was the moment we found it. And I think the same thing happened with the dynamite earlier, right? You know what? I'll just keep on going. We go straight down. And we'll also use the overdrive that we throw more dynamites. Let's go. So the resources are looking already way better, right? Like, they are looking really good. We have 1,000 of the platinum. We have 1,600 of the gold. Like, ironically, I think we are still getting way less stone. Unless I remember the number wrong, which could be, because it doesn't really bother me, like, how much we get right. I can't change it. Holy moly. We finished another mission. We have the second artifact. Then we also have fuel spent. Isn't that enough for a new slot soon? 15% cooldown reduction for drill and drill abilities. Wait, is the dynamite a drill ability? Because it triggers based on our drill, right? But that wouldn't make sense. No, I don't think so, but it could be. Here, because it says every 6 hits with the drill. But that means it is affected by the cooldown here. Like, if we remove that, let's just put in something random. Then now we go back. Yeah, now it's every 7 hits. And now we can also check if it's a drill ability. Which I doubt, but it could be. No, it's every 7 hits. Okay, so it's not a drill ability. That's good to know. Bonus whiff. Perfect. Gold drop from mined blocks. What do you need for a sausage? Like, what is this even? Wait, what? We don't have that. 25,000. So first we go for the aftershock. And then we'll go for the flying drones. We have to do that. Right. Can I actually just go AFK and point downwards and that's it? Like, do I have to do something? Sure, this will mean that we miss the fossils that we come across, but at the same time, it means I can just replay the stage 10 times and maybe we have the resources that we need. Oh, there's a fossil. That's actually funny. I just came back to see that. That's really funny. 15% cooldown reduction for quake abilities. That is our shockwave, right? Because the dynamite is an explosion ability. Maybe better instead of you. Okay, sure, let's do that. Because the explosions are very big. I will try out the density 3 again for comparison. So on the last one we got like 800 platinum. But I do the same thing. We just go down and see whatever happens. But we'll use it as a comparison basis to know how we do. Where's my platinum? Okay. And out of fairness, we will also go to the very first stage again and do that. I'm not sure if this is worth it though, because the main problem is I think it just takes forever to get through this, right? If we need triple the amount of time for double the resources, it's actually not worth it. We could just play the other stage more often. There's a fever. Let's go. Still don't know what it does, but hey, it's cool. These are the resources we got on the very first stage, and I took a screenshot of this. The platinum 1000 is insane. The gold is horrible though. We still don't have enough for you. But we have finished a mission. Is that enough? Oh, we have 1600. It's not even close. So now I'm running this again on density 2 because we want to check out how much exactly we get here. We found a new fossil and we have 8 different fossils now. And here we only got 860. But we got double the gold. We got like more than triple of the silver. More than double of this. We got way less of this one down here though. And yeah, oh my god, we only got 7 emeralds. In the other one we got 185 and 340 rubies. And also 29 diamonds. Maybe this is not worth it. Device abilities. I don't like that the game doesn't tell me what a device... Does it tell me that? Wait. Wait. Let me go to the abilities. I'm so stupid. Look at this. There's a symbol in the top left. So you know exactly what is what. Here's the shockwave. That is a quake ability. Over here are explosion ability. But you're not explosion ability. Maybe I got this wrong. This is also device ability, I believe. Let's check this out again. If it's purple, yeah, it's purple. But what else do you have over here with this guy? Aftershock steal 100% of your base drill hit damage. That is so expensive. Aftershocks per trigger. We can afford that. The gem refinery can... Yeah, you're funny. Wait, this is actually no longer expensive. I can do that. So I'm not saying it's easy, but we can afford it. And I think I will stay on density 2 just because it's way faster. Like, we have generated way less of the resource we generate over time. I think half of it, which means it was twice as fast. So yeah, we have earned 200 less of the platinum that we are looking for. If it's at double the speed, that's obviously better. Oh, that is the aftershock where it just hits nearby blocks. You do you. Like, I can't say that's all too useful, but it's something, right? We got another fossil. Looks like a boring one, though. Only 500? Yeah, but we only made 40 of this. And on the other stage, on the first one, we made 72. So it's almost twice the amount of time, but that is not good. 20% resources... I mean, we already have the one from Quake abilities, right? Which is kind of the main thing we had. Actually, this might be better, the explosion abilities, but we don't have a bonus for that. We did it. We have the gem refinery. I don't think this is how you're supposed to play the game, because I was just playing the same thing AFK, not even looking repeatedly. But you see, the issue is, most of these things take the platinum, but they don't result in more platinum gained. So I'm like... I don't know what to do. I think I have to go for the gems. And then we start processing them. And we do like one by one, you know. We get the next upgrade and the next upgrade. And then we get the insane ones like the +1 platinum here. But it's like... What? Okay, we do it again. So I'm gonna get that one guy. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get that guy. So I don't care. 14,000 stamina. 14,000. What? And that's locked behind that? That is... I wanna be cautious, right? Because when you have things like these, then the devs, they obviously know their game. I don't know the game. Like what happens in the future, right? And this is what their balancing is based on. But when I see an upgrade that 15 times my, actually more than that, right? We have 827. My stamina, which is our main resource that we deal with. It's like, what? Don't you think it may have been better to have more upgrades in there and you go step by step? I don't know, that sounds insane to me, and that now also makes me... Oh, we're at the bottom, by the way, I think. But yeah, that makes me think, like... No, I can only say, what? What? Right? Explosion ability damage. Oh, but we are about Quake. We did it. You know what's insane to me? 3,000 sounds like a lot, right? But if you compare this to the other options we have, it's actually not that much. So I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like, right? We will upgrade you, that you work faster, and that you process more. We gain more ruby per ruby. Wait, but you're processing really fast now. And we know how to farm this, which is on the very first stage. But yeah, I'll max it out. Because we need 1 ruby to create 4 rubies. That is a cheat code. And maybe what we are supposed to do... No. What is that purple resource? Emeralds. But we need 15,000... Alter Schwede. Aftershock deals 100% of your base drill hit damage. So we can increase that. But for 1,800 of the resource that I'm really finicky about. Like, I don't want to use that. Maybe more attack speed, right? That would make this a lot faster, sure. You're maxed out. Special, yeah. What are you? Drill damage during overdrive, but you're also my precious resource. I don't want to spend that. Let's go to density 3. Okay, let's check this out. Like, we actually do have the amount, so it's not lying. Which I thought maybe it's a visual bug, but no. Like 1,400, I would understand, right? That is a big difference, but it was behind a big upgrade. And doubling our stamina is insane. Like, look at our stamina right now. The thing is not moving at all. And I think we'll be able to get to the very bottom of this. But let's see what exactly happens. So, overdrive. Like, this is on layer 3. This is not the hardest layer. Which also means we can mine the most resources. But ironically, we don't have enough damage. Now our TNT goes off and just throws me down. So, maybe... I don't know. Let's just see what happens. I definitely have to increase the damage of the aftershock. Reach the slate layer in density 4. Yeah, buddy, like, I don't know what to tell you, but we have been here like 5 years ago on the other stages. I know you have to go by them one by one. Like, the next achievement will only unlock on the next stage. Scheiße. How do I not mess this up? Our aftershock will go off, but the green one is very tough, so this shouldn't break. Well, that was close. I have to leave though when the shockwave happens. And it's about to happen. We actually did... That was insane, right? That was really well calculated. How did we manage to lose 2,000, by the way? That is insane. Right, if you think about how much that is crazy. How many we have 2,400. Okay, you know what? Now I'm really glad I farmed that up. It was very tedious and annoying. But this is now the best way to farm that resource. Sometimes I wish there was a skill or an upgrade or a setting that just allows you to automatically use your overdrive when it's full. Because this way it would be a lot more automatic. So I can't really dig through this at all. Like, this is way too hard. Okay, we got you, good. Is the red one easier than the blue one? Like, look at this. This is so easy. In comparison, maybe not. Maybe I'm just critting a lot. That could also be. Yeah, no, like the blue one is actually really tough. It drains like 150 of my energy per hit. How much did we do though? 5,000. Okay. I'm really glad to see that, you know, because this means we've caught up again. Quake ability damage. She was a great woman. Doogie. Did I ever tell you she was related to the Star-Nose folk? I'm actually not sure which one is better. The Quake abilities? I almost feel like it's actually the TNT. Let's go for the TNT. Like, the cooldown is nice, but it's not even that much, so who cares? And we'll also remember we just made 5,000 of this. But we have to be smart about what we upgrade. Drill hit speed is doubled, while remaining fuel is less than 5%. Well, we don't care about that. We don't care about the wormhole. We don't care about the overdrive energy recharge, even though it's nice, but we want something better. Like crit. Right. Let's go for you to see what unlocks. Nothing. And we've already upgraded you. Yeah, I will max you out. Let's go over here. There's also nothing. I will admit, I feel lost. But we need to... This purple resource is probably on density 4. Maybe on density 5. But we need to upgrade the AoE ability around us. It's actually so weak. But the TNT is now stronger than ever before. So it will actually be able to break me through. And because we have so much stamina, we are actually able to spam that like crazy. You know what? This may actually work. We just focus on the TNT. Entirely. Okay. Stamina, let's get that. Good. I wonder how much platinum we'll get here. On the last stage it was 5k, but it took borderline forever. If this is like 4k, maybe even 3k, I'm fine with it, depending on how fast we are done. But so far we got 0. And we're already losing all of our stamina. It doesn't look that bad, but it's draining really fast. I can go over there. Let's actually check out how much we get for one singular block. This takes forever. 500. I mean, as long as I crit, it should actually be good. But the TNT is also dealing 0 damage. We have 4.6k. So if I use my brain and actually dictate where we go, it is good. 6k, that was also very fast. Okay, I like that. Wait, what are you? This is a completely different resource. This is not even the one that we are farming right now. Oh no. Why are you doing this to me? Okay. Drill hit speed is double. Right, we don't care about that. We'll take you. Are you sure about these now? I mean, that makes sense what we see now. Like, but what I rather mean is, I feel like this should be a bit more balanced. The gem refinery can now refine emeralds. Are these emeralds? No way, right? So we will save up 14,000. Okay. Time to AFK. Well, honestly, it's not even worth it to AFK farm here. We want to be active, and I choose exactly what happens. Maybe I should read a fever again, if it gave us a hint what it does, because I'm still like I look at how fast we attack, I look at the damage we deal, all feels like it's the same. Curiosity question. Do you accept phone calls from unknown numbers? And I don't mean you don't know the number. What I mean is, it's a number that doesn't show up. It's like suppressed intentionally by the caller, right? Because it's the only way how it happens. And I remember having this talk once with my family side. They are older, you know. The sentiment was kind of like, oh, the generation doesn't like to phone call and stuff. And when that started, I was like, what? You know, like I've heard of the stuff with the, oh, someone doesn't want to call a doctor or stuff. I have no issues with that. But I don't know if old people are just too... How do you call that? Too... Stupid is not the word that I want to say. But you know, if you get a scam call and you don't realize it's a scam call and they just talk to it because they're like, oh, I feel important because I got a call. And it's like, everyone would just like hang up on that. Because that is my main reason why I actually don't accept unknown numbers. The only 2 cases that I know where I get calls from unknown numbers is number 1, scams. Number 2, once my dad thought it was a good idea to do that. And I don't know why he switched that. But I think like a month later or so, he changed it again. Because I think I wasn't the only one who just didn't accept these calls. But yeah, I don't really understand the purpose to begin with. For an unknown number to call, is just like, if you expect that someone doesn't pick up the phone because they see your number, then maybe the problem isn't that they don't pick up the phone, right? Maybe that is not the issue someone should be concerned about. At least in my opinion, that is not the problem to begin with. We reached layer 5. Maybe this is properly balanced because the goal... Alter Schwede. The goal is you just push forward for very specific resources. So here's the emerald. I will do that because I want to get this going. Okay. We have 3,000 something drill head damage. I need this guy as well, but there was another one, the fuel. Do we even need the fuel? Okay, but now you're just messing with me, right? Like, look at this. This costs 120,000, 1.2 million. Gold is less valuable than platinum. Why? My feeling was right. To be fair, It needs this purple resource, which is probably really rare and special to get, I would assume. But that doesn't make up that you need to farm up 10 times the amount. And if the logic would be, well, you don't use the gold, so you save up a lot of it, so you can easily pay the 5 times. Well, why would I then need the 5 times, right? If I don't use it, so that can't be the reason. I don't understand it. That is odd to me. I mean, let's see how much we earn here. Maybe we earn like 1,000 gold. That actually doesn't look that bad for that. Right? So it's 2,500 per mined block, I believe. Yeah. I have no more energy. Wait, I didn't upgrade the energy though. That is insane. That is not that good. Can I afford another upgrade in this? Yeah, easily. So we need to upgrade this a few times. I don't care about the fevers though. I don't care about the bullets. Energy preserve. But does this mean I get 14 back? Yeah, I mean, that must mean that, right? Why did it only connect now? That is weird. Fever stone duration. Do you say something? It just says fever. But you're the dynamite. I want that. The drill hit damage is crazy. 20,000. So we are getting to values where we can go crazy. Like, the insane thing is one of our abilities just mimics my damage, right? So the more damage we have, the more we'll be able to mine. And do you see that? It almost mines all of it. Now the issue is, the ability is completely useless if it can't mine, because we just move further down and that was it. It's gone. It's wasted. Okay, let's get all of the No. We are getting the platinum. Should I focus more on the TNT? The TNT is still clearing the stage, surprising. How is the TNT clearing the stage? Wait, what? Wasn't it at 600 damage? Right. When we just checked it out that we can upgrade its damage. Why is it so high? Huh? Is it multiplied by my drill damage? But that would be way too insane. Like, that would be completely insane. Maybe it's not destroying the... No. It is destroying the stuff. Kind of. Like, this one is almost broken if I see that right. How much did we earn, though? Did we just earn 86,000 of you? What happened there? Oh, this is the unprocessed one. This is the processed one. And it only shows it because we found the unprocessed one. Yeah, but look at this. It has 600 damage. How is it destroying everything? We need the emeralds, I would say. You kind of suck. Let's also go for the scaling of this guy, because we want to make sure that it destroys stuff. 1 and 0 Aftershock has 3 times more reach. 1 and 0. 1 and 5. Okay. We don't need you. I'll go for the TNT damage. Let's also go for more energy and more damage in general, that this is finished. We'll go for 111,000, huh? Fuel preserved. I mean, this feels so useless. Boomstone explosion. Here we have Boomstone explosion damage. Well, let's see how far we can get down now. We have almost 1,000 of the stamina. I like it though. Like, maybe the balancing is a bit off. I'm undecided on that. Like, I'm really going back and forth all the time if it makes sense to me or not. The main issue that I see is the following. Imagine a player doesn't go the path that we went, right? And I only went there because I looked at all of these. And I didn't see a way how it leads you to a lot of resources, but I don't think this is the general approach. The general approach would rather be, like, for someone who's maybe not as experienced in incrementals, or maybe just a logical way, that you see, this gives me bonus damage, or this gives me bonus attack speed. I will go for that because I need to earn more, right? Do you understand how long it would have taken to get to this point? Because all of these upgrades are pretty much irrelevant in comparison to the stamina. They would have barely changed anything. So to me this means there needs to be an upgrade that is split up from this one. Like, instead of 14,000 for example, there is an upgrade that gives you 1,000 per upgrade. But before the refinery. That the player gets to see that. Because otherwise you will get stuck and the people will hate this. And 1,000 is a... Oh, reach layer 6. Yeah, we did that. Like, 1,000 is a lot and you can get it 10 times. But it doesn't take away that much from something that gives you 13,000, right? Explosion ability is more resources. We are fully about the explosions. I think we only have the TNT, right? And maybe also the brimstone. Does that count? It does. Okay, let's go for you because you double the output. Yes. Then we'll go for more energy because why not? Then we'll max out our we don't max out our damage. Okay, fair enough. What is here? Oh, that is this. It's not connected anymore. It did it again. Drill damage during overdrive. I actually don't use it a lot. +1 blocks damage by aftershock. That is quite nice, right? Aftershocks per trigger. So this is the length and this is the amount of aftershocks. Wasn't there something else that I wanted to have? Like a refinery? Oh my god, I completely forgot about you. Okay. We'll get the drones. What are the drones for a type though? It's not explosions. Oh my god, you're good now. Did you see that? Maybe not in the tougher layers, yeah, because we need multiple hits, but we have bonus damage scaling fever. It makes us faster, right? Maybe we don't use up energy while we have that active. Is that it? No, we do. I don't understand it. Like, I also don't really care because, hey, it's a bonus, like, whatever. No, I do care. So with special abilities, it's kind of important that you know what they do because you need to know how to use them. If something just earns you more money, most of the times you don't need to know what exactly it does, unless it only triggers in a very specific scenario. I was right in front of a fossil. Shouldn't have talked that much. So you are the blue one. This one, a device ability. That makes you a lot worse, but maybe you're worth drill drones. Drill drones, drill drones. Drill drone explode when you run out of fuel. Cool, I guess. Is that percentage? Maybe that's just percentage. That also means the TNT here is probably a percentage. Otherwise it wouldn't make sense why it destroys so much, right? Alter Schwede, every 2 seconds, you're insane. Visible block radius, I mean sure. Drill drone hits per second. What? We just I'm 99% sure what happened here is the number is too low and it went negative. We have an underflow and now it's like at the highest number possible. No! Wait, what? Bonus emerald, bonus emerald. I'm really curious what happens with the drone. I mean, I didn't realize at first. Like, I noticed the number doesn't make sense, right? Like, I think all of us realized that. But I thought it makes sense. Right? So, do we even have a drone? I don't have the slightest clue what they are doing. Like, they are attacking. Do you think that was just a visual bug and it actually tracked the right value? But they attack so rarely now. Like, it's so rare, it actually doesn't matter because I just keep going down way too fast for them. Maybe it also didn't work out. Maybe it actually made the attack speed longer. You know, like instead of being the value you would expect, it's negative now and that added on top of it because minus together is positive, it flips. Well, that would suck. Does it? Drill drone hits per second. Yeah, we just removed hits per second pretty much. I think. I'm writing the developer, so don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure that will be fixed if that is a problem. And not working how it should be. World width? I mean, sure, why not? We don't really need it, but I'll take it. We have the gold block. I mean, still the question is, why do we even have it? Like, what do we do with that, right? Maybe next up we'll go for the diamond. But for this we need 200,000. We are not that far away from that. But maybe it's not my focus, you know. 268,000 damage. These numbers feel like they are exploding beyond any reasonable point. You know, like the game felt like it had a very determined progression. And I could be wrong with that. But now it feels like our numbers have been exploding like crazy. Ever since we got the first upgrade there. Like the first stamina upgrade, right? Sag mal, what is happening? We found an artifact? Yeah, sure. I knew that. Obviously. Why are there so many explosions? Like, who is doing that? Like, I know it's TNT, but why is it this much? Is it TNT? It must be TNT. But it's like also the shockwave, I know, but like, don't we have too many explosions at once? It's the brimstone. On top of that, right. I forgot about that. Alter Schwede, are we rich. Increased boomstone damage. We have the diamond, that was easy peasy lemon squeezy. This will take a while, so I'll not be concerned with it. Let's go for just more damage. I mean, I have 11 million. Let's go for these guys. Periodically launch fragments that damage blocks they pass over. Or maybe we'll go for the drone damage, right? I think that makes more sense because they don't attack fast enough right now. And I also don't know what they are supposed to have. But we didn't manage to get to the next stage. So let's just go down and see how far we can go down with our current stamina. And I would say I'll try to get every upgrade once to see what new upgrades are there. Oh my god. The fever is lasting forever. Gold. Why do I need gold? Right, okay, the brimstone is now broken. Like, it's completely broken. Holy mo... Fossil. Perfect. I think one thing that would be good would be that the fossils... Like, I suggested that you should have 6 or maybe 8 slots. 6 slots because 3 slots are needed for one ability, right? So currently we have all of the explosion ones. So it would be nice to have 3 more that you can use a different ability and not just like be focused on one, because I think it's a bad feeling. The moment I see a different ability like device, here for example, we found a cool new ability, the drones, and here is another one that is drill, right? I actually don't feel that good about it because I know I'm only buffing up the TNT, and I think the TNT is the best. So I don't feel as good, even though these fossils, they don't do that much, right? And 8 would be that you also can have some of the other passives, like the fuel gained, which would be amazing from the explosions, but yeah. So you can only equip exactly 1 set, which is okay, I guess. But I think it would be nice if the player would get 2 sets, because they don't do that much to begin with. So boomstone damage, very 15 million. How can I be so rich and at the same time feel so poor? How does that work out? You know what? We'll go for the... I got all of you once. I already did that. Drill hit speed. Resources mined during last ditch effort. Wait, didn't we get... Here, critical hits have a chance to damage adjacent blocks. That is the one that we found, right? Drill missile. You're boomer. You're boomer. You're 120 million. Pickaxe orbit, a floating pickaxe. Sure, buddy. Hold right click to shoot a ranged beam from your drill. Dude, I honestly, I don't know what to do anymore. I'll just get this because it's so cheap. Like, I'll get all of these. Bam, you're maxed out. You are... Yeah, you know what? Also fine, we'll take that. There's nothing left. We need a purple resource somehow. Well, let's keep on going. Boom. Perfect. Multi-boom. Bigger boom. There was silver. Never mind. The nice thing is, it also gives us a lot of stamina. Actually, isn't the stamina useless at this point? Because the values are so high that we get, right? This is the one that gives us stamina, I believe. From boom abilities. Okay, maybe I do love the boomers. Right. Because the brimstone now also destroys so much and we get bonus resources out of it. Are we maybe just at the point where we are not supposed to progress via stats and just by upgrades in the game? Huh. No! No! Junge! Junge, hör auf! No! Can I get there? I think I have to go with the next one. Like, the next shockwave may destroy this. Scheiße! Oh my god, that was insane. You have no chance to defeat the Dex. I mean, I may run out of stamina eventually, you know. Reach the Shinestone layer. Wait, how did we just reach that? Like, look at the stamina that we have left. This is insane. Wait, what? You take 4,000 stamina away. Not bad. Really not bad. It's a drill. I need this one, funny enough. Like, the last one missing is the one that I need. So you're the overheat, but we don't care. You are shrapnels, but we also... I want it, you know, it's a bonus ability, but we don't care. We want this one. We're actually not that far away. You would use up a lot of money, but you are the boomstone, which may be worth it to AoE clear. Drill drones explode when you run out of fuel. Right, that is also one that we got. And then here, resources mined during... Go away. Last ditch efforts. I could go down to 5%, which is still like a humongous amount. And then I could just stand still and let all of the explosions happen, right? And that doubles the amount that we earn. Nah, that's not faster than just going down. Let's be honest, this is way faster. Yeah, I think the thing that confuses me so much is just that the game took a very different direction in the late game. Which is fair, right? But I expect that it works like in the early game, just higher. And not, you pretty much go into creative mode, but you need to get a lot of weapons to continue. Please stop it, I need this guy over there. I don't even know if I can get it. But blue should be easier to penetrate, I believe. We did it. Is that the one? No, that is the first one. How many resources do we have? Why does it say buff miner? Why does it say that? Yeah, it's the first row. Ah, that's fine. Do we have enough? We are so close for the... Well, right, we can't even use it. Is this actually the last fossil? The one that I want the most? No, I equipped the right ones, yeah. But yeah, the one that I want the most is the one we don't have. So how much do we have right now? We are halfway there for some. You are the periodically, you're the refine, we want that. Drill hits per second. That is way too expensive. Yeah, I'll not get that. So we are looking for the final fossil. But for now I will just farm up that we get the new ability. And hopefully it's a good one, but I would assume so. And the thing is, even if we find the fossil, we can't equip it yet. So it's not a big deal. Wait. Huh. That is the rare resource we need. But it can dodge. Like it moves. We actually got it. It's a starstone. Wait, but that is so evil because we have so many things that make me jump around. Oh no. Oh no, this will be a pain. This will be a huge pain. So +1 in my book means it takes the base value where it's usually 1, right? And it gets doubled. Because if it gives +1 on something where we get millions, it's like, that will not really do a lot. No, we want to double all of them, I would say, yeah. We still need so much more of you, though. I'm honestly uncertain at this point what to do exactly. I'm using up all of my mushrooms again, I don't want to do that. Maybe we should go for you? I'll check it out just to see how it works, but I don't think it's worth it, you know, that we have it, but it's like, I need the money. Is the issue. Everyone knows that explosions are always the coolest thing in games, right? It's undebatable. It's obvious. There's nothing better in the world. So we have to go for the explosion, but unluckily, or luckily, depending on how you view it, it is also the most expensive one. Now, unluckily, because it's the most expensive one, luckily, because it implies it's really good. And it's already what we are going for. But I also want to find the final fossil, and maybe after we unlock that, I will do a check what we still need to do to get all of the achievements. Because sometimes there are some that you just want to start early on. So the good news is, the achievements seem to be just like some that you do over time, like get this and this many fossils, get this and this many artifacts, reach this and this layer. One that concerns me is that we have to mine 1 million blocks, because we don't even have 1,000. And I really hope it's not one of those achievements where you just have to play for another 5 hours at the end of the game because we found it. And that is an achievement. But yeah, some games do that and they really upset me when they do that. But let's see once we have all of the abilities how crazy we go. And we will probably go on the first stage then, right? And just mine everything, so it should be easy. What scares me a little bit though, there are 6 hidden achievements. But it says they will be revealed once we get there. So it's not completely hidden. Which is good, right? Because we will know that. Is that still a thing that you have completely hidden achievements? Like, I remember that in some games, they would be the last thing. Like, you've finished everything, and you would need to do something very specific that you pretty much can't know without looking it up. And that always bothered me, so I wonder if they changed it, that it has to be tied to an unlock situation. Or if they just didn't do it for this game. Which would be really nice. Like, I appreciate that. Diamond refinery is maxed out. Maybe this is not the way to go. So, we need a little bit. Let's check out the missions. Discover different ore. That will not happen. Yeah, we need to be at 1 million. We're at 38,000. This is a joke. How was the final fossil not an achievement, by the way? Like here. The few that we just looked at are the last ones. Like, there are not more. This also means if we want to unlock the final slot, like, this one looks close, right? It isn't. It really isn't. Because I think we need to get to density 9 for that, maybe. Or, wait. Maybe we just have to get down as far as possible and then we get the points right away. Let's do that. Let's check out how crazy this is on this. Yeah, okay. Like, I like how I want to talk about how crazy it could be. And then it's like the most tame start possible. But we are not using up any energy. Like, do you understand how deep down we'll go? We found an artifact. We needed an artifact? I didn't even know that. Cool. I think this is the furthest down we have ever been in the past. Yeah, there are the diamonds as well. And on the right side, we see how many different resources we have. We have 4, 9. Okay, so we have 9 of them. That means... Is this the final layer? Yes. That was an achievement. 1 in 5 Aftershock has 3 times more reach. That is insane, actually. Is that the artifact that we got because it went there? I think so, right? That was kind of useless, right? Hey, we're on the final stretch. 1 diamond. It uses my strawberries. Wasn't this just at 38,000? Let's go digging. Let's do this a few times. Wait, but that's only 3k each time we do it. That is not actually that much. Yeah, maybe I should get the additional abilities first and hope and pray that those are AoE abilities. But also, we just finished the entire stage, right? And, like, I don't want to go left and right forever. Because that just wastes a humongous amount of time for barely any movement. If an entire stage is 3k... Wait, you need more star power? Because I was about to say, if I need to get 1 million with 3k a run, I'm gonna downvote the game. But it's not the case. It's not the case. All is good. We just need more star power, whatever that means. So, do we just go for the product? Yeah, let's just do it. Like, I hate this because this will take forever to get the final fossil, but I think at one point we'll need the diamonds. I don't know for what, but for something. Let's go to Ziggs and see how that works out with the resource that we actually need, which is not the platinum, but the one after that. We got an achievement. Discover star crust, but what do we do with that? Like, I can't interact with it. Oh, I hope I didn't need to do something with it, because I tried to. Where's this stuff coming from and what does it do? Maybe this is the one that buffs me up. You know? Like the bonus power that we need at the very bottom, each of those that we get makes us more powerful. But we need a certain amount to even start digging there. I'm so glad we went back. 22? Never mind, that is just a cluster of that stuff. Here. Platinum dropped. Yeah, but I don't need that. Bouncing ball. Wait, I got so much of this resource on the stage. Right, there was like 2 million. That is way better than on density. Let's try density 5. I just want to test it out and see what happens. Now, the sad part is we don't have any of the strawberries left, so we'll never get the bonus energy for using our explosion things. Maybe it would be worth it. We found another one. This is on 5. Like, how is this the well, because we never went down this far. Oh! Oh! Star power! Scheiße! Scheiße, I need that. Oh no, stop it. What are you doing? Who is doing that? Someone is destroying a lot while I'm standing. It's the drones? I don't know. I have to wait for 20. Scheiße. Scheiße. Nein. We almost have 20. I need all of that. No, I need to go over here. Can I idle somehow? Like, can I tell my things to stop doing this? No. It's so close. Scheiße. I'm further down than ever before. No. What was that even? There was a brimstone, wasn't it? Stop shining at me. Okay. We survived it, you know. Oh! There's another one! No! Funny? I can't even get there. You know, I'm depressed. I want out. I'm sorry. Did we get a lot? 1.1 million? Okay, let's go again. But this time... Yeah, but what do I do? Like, how do I need to immediately use the overdrive. I wasn't expecting this, because the other ones, we didn't need to mine them. So I need to pay more attention, and it's in a special layer. I should have looked at what layer it was, but I'll see it this time. Because it's a full block, right? We don't need to uncover it, I believe. I hope. Well, that is a different one. But we'll still uncover this. Good. Let's keep it, like, let's slow down, because it may appear again, and then I don't have my overdrive. I mean, this should be fine now, right? Yeah, 11 is enough. I don't even know what we need the resource for. Like, why it's so much? Because we needed 3, and then the other one was 5, but, like, in one run we got 22, right? It was like, what do we do with that? I don't know. Dude, I'll so miss it. Like, when it's no, that is a different one. I'll still get them because we don't know what we need this for in the future. Is that... Scheiße, you did it again. Wait, no, this is perfect. I can't get thrown down. So we wait for the overdrive, we go up to the corner here, then we go left and dig into it, and then we go back to the right side. This is perfect. I mean, it's also really lucky that we got that in the position here, right? Like, otherwise we would have just fallen down. Move over. I can do this. I can do this. I'll get back up there. Okay, let's go. Dude, the beam is really not helping me to see what I'm doing. Wait a second. I'm attacking the wall. No, I'm attacking the wall. The first time I said it, you know, when I sounded so happy, I was like, I can just stand next to this thing, right? And shoot the dynamite. And then after like 5 seconds, it clicked. I'm using up my stamina, hitting the wall. We are so close to you, though. Let's do this again. Dude, I'm gonna do this thing. I actually don't mind that this is so annoying. Because I view it more like a challenge almost. 9! 9! 9! Are you ready? Let's go. 9! 9! But you are a little bit annoying, my friend. A little bit annoying. I'm gonna say it. Wait, can I not just... Oh, I don't want to change this now, but I'll do it. So I just have to press left click. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work? Wait, but you don't move because we don't have... Like, we have WASD active. So he doesn't move. No. It's stuck in a wall. I'm pretty sure we can't get that one because it's stuck in a wall. But it's not even stuck in a wall. There's another one. Okay, careful. Scheiße, it did it again. Alter Schwede, like now you actually bother me. And I can't believe I complimented you. Okay, okay, okay. We are doing this. Dude, I'm actually sweating. Let's go. Oh my god. Discover Starmetal. And it immediately finished the stage, even though we had so much fuel left over. Missions. All different ore. Still not enough to fill out our fossils though. We need 10 million. Currently we have 911. Well, that's unlucky. 911. Gold drop. Yes, please. Yeah, let's go. You know what? Let's go for the diamond. Like, I think we have already accepted we'll not get that guy, right? Bouncing ball. No, we don't go for these. We are waiting. Alter, like, this is 1 million. This is 190,000. Do you understand how insane this ability must be? This one is also good. Like, it's very expensive. Make the world wider. It doesn't even use the resource. We have to dig out all of the blocks, but we actually don't need to because our things do it. Okay, so with WASD movement, this is way easier. Like, way easier. But what is the other resource here? That is the cluster, right? The biggie. But I thought it's this one. Like, who is this one? I don't know. But we have the drill missile. Explosive projectiles, periodic strike, random spots on the screen. So now the question is, let's also go for the bouncing ball, right? Let's go for all of them. The question is, do we want to focus on that? Alter Schwede, it's Mjolnir. Did they really change Mjolnir to Mjolnir? Because it's a mole. First of all, it's like easier to pronounce, but no, it's a mole. 10 billion. Okay. Well, that means we have to progress a lot more. But where's my special ability? So there are the bouncing balls somewhere. I honestly, I don't even see them. But where is our explosion? It strikes... There was the explosion. It's a random area on the screen, right? Which one is the explosion, actually? Like, on the bottom left, the abilities. I don't know which one. That was the rocket. You know, the explosion that we have. Okay, so that is quite nice to earn additional things. And I think we have 2 artifacts. No, we can only get 1 artifact. Right, of the other one, it's not unlocked yet. Wait, that is all I can do? That was pathetic. Like, that was completely pathetic. Drill hit damage 1.5 mil. Well, now we are talking, Mr. Hawking, right? This will make this so much easier. You know, I like these big jumps and upgrades, because the moment you find them, it's a really big feel-good moment. I just wonder... Yeah, but this is this other resource. That's weird. Like, how did we get the first one of those 2? I just wonder if this is a consistent experience across players, or if there will be a good portion that is really frustrated because they don't find these fast enough and are stuck, you know? That was all of my energy, by the way. Did we just get 4 million? Okay, you know what? 4 million is crazy. Let's get the right-click laser. Total fuel is 800,000. Iridium drop from mined blocks. Iridium is... Yeah, this one highlighted. So that's actually a really good one. We want that. Total overheat energy. Did we rush through this? We will finish the game now. I mean, I'm not sure if 4 million is actually enough, and I can't believe I just said that. But you realize how much more that is compared to before, right? We are going crazy. This is not a moment where we would have used up roughly 100,000 of our stamina. We also recharge a lot. Do you see that? Reach the magmite layer in density 8. Yeah, we immediately did that. Like, look at the amount of stamina we have. So, the stamina that we find on the stage that recharges it, I think it's percentage based. Because otherwise it wouldn't be this full right now. I don't think we can actually mine that one, right? Yeah. I have right click. Yeah, we can't mine this one because it's slightly in the wall. Like, the left side of it is still in the wall. Here, do you see that? How it has 4 sides, right? Oh, we did it. Maybe everything is just fine the way it is, you know? Maybe... Holy moly. More fuel. Beautiful. Fuel preserve, but... But there's no way that is right. Okay. So I don't mind that. That's totally fine. I really need to get more of these upgrades, you know, the individual ones. But we need the big rocks, like the main stones for that. Let's see how far we can take this. Because the last time we actually didn't finish, right? We just found the other... But where do you get the other one from? I still don't understand that. Reach the sulfurite layer. Well, we are just done with that, you know. We did that in one go. Do we... Like, I don't actually want to do it, but I'll do it. We have 1.76 billion. We are not that far away from you. So we need more damage, right? That is our base damage. Then, we want to have the fuel. But we also want to have the base fuel. You're still better. You will be visited by the worm periodically. Okay. But this upgrade is just better than this one. Then we will go for this guy. I want to unlock all of these eventually. Like, I should maybe just do it, that we see what's behind them, but we kind of found all of the most important ones, because on the right side, there's just attack speed, and don't get me wrong, attack speed is nice, but we are actually not really attacking that much. Like, do you see what I mean? We are casting so many things, and we are destroying so much brimstone that an AoE explodes, that we don't have to... These are the clusters, the star fragments. I remember them now. We got both of them. Oh my god. I think they went into each other and then they just took the same path. Okay, so those were the ones that we found ages ago. We got another one. I think I will ignore the star though. This time. Oh, but we need a lot of them. I should just take them because I'll get really annoyed when I have to farm for them every single time, right? Yeah, okay, when we come across them, I'll take them. We just hope it will take a very long time. Star. The right-click ability is the best one for this dude, because it's ranged. Okay, you know what? I like this. You know, there was a moment where it was annoying to do these things. And I'm not saying it's perfect, like how I can do it right now, but I just need to upgrade my abilities. And then we will be more than fine. We reached a layer. Yeah, the guy, I can't get to this guy. You know what? We are just going down. Like, I don't care. We are going as far down as possible. We need more star power. That is probably the pickaxe that we require. What are these values? Like, what has happened, right? Let's go for you. Periodically throw a boomerang pickaxe. Yeah. Let's do it. Drill hits per second. There it is. Mermy drones. We need 2 billion. We almost have that. Do we get you? Yes. Visible block radius. Also relatively cheap. Dig by throws a gigantic pickaxe periodically. We have the first one. Like of the super good upgrades. Drill missile. Holy moly. Drill missile explosions. As I said, I want to get all of these ones to see what's behind them. If there's something behind them. You connect. You have nothing. You're way too expensive. We can also get this one. You will be visited. Let's not do that yet. Okay? And the simple reason is, I would like to check them out before we go crazy and then we don't understand what is what doing. That is good. But first, let's check out the ginormous pickaxe. Does anyone see a ginormous... Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Please don't pretend to be good. Like, please don't pretend to do anything. Like, it doesn't deal any... What? Okay, what is going on my screen, though? Wait, what has changed? Why is this so insane? Yeah, but this pickaxe is dealing 0 damage. I guess a complete waste of time. I hope we can upgrade it. You know, then it can be good. But the way it is right now, it's useless. There's a teleporter. We got it. Oh my god, I think we got 2 of them even. Did I just actually fall out of the map? Wait, why can't I afford you anymore? What did I buy? No! We can go for you. A hammer flies to your location periodically, damaging blocks. Yeah, but we already know that guy kind of sucks, right? So this fires the missile. No, but we need it. 2 billion. Yeah, we have that, but we can't afford it. Let's go for the attack speed. Let's go for the... No, the damage is maxed out. Let's go for the attack speed. Then we will go for, I don't know, fuel preserve. We can do that. More fuel. Holy moly. How much money do I have? Wait, hold on a second. We have billions, right? These all cost millions. Like, this is a joke. I can get everything. Okay, we can't get all of them. Plus 1 floating pickaxe. Then we have shrapnel. Density 10. Let's go. I can't believe we lost on the last stage, though. Like, did we or did we mine the rare resource? Because that could have also happened, that we mined the star, but I just didn't see it. But we had so many explosions, it just got uncovered immediately. There's a star. No, don't touch it. No touchy. We don't want to leave. We need to find the one that jumps around like an idiot. No, don't touchy. Don't. Okay, good. There's a star. Okay, but how do I get there? Oh my god, I love that laser ability. Yeah, we don't have enough star power and we just died because we hit that thing. That was so much though. Like, that took 24 million per hit, I believe. We have enough. We finally have it. Explosion abilities. Give 8% more fuel. Like, only from the one that recovers fuel, or in general they give fuel when we destroy something. Yeah, we can't buy any of these because we need a special resource, but there's actually not that much left. I will upgrade you. Because maybe this affects the pickaxe that we are throwing. I don't think so, but it could be. Shorter cooldown. Explosion damage. Then we have the radius. You're maxed out. Here we have the old shrapnel. That was one of the super oldest things we have done. Here's the Pickerang. And there's another artifact. But now everything is unlocked. So we have 1, 2 artifacts. 3. That will take a hot second until we have that. Wait, but there's no new density. No. No. We don't want that. No, did we get it? I think we got it. Right? I don't think we got it. Dude, I don't even see myself because there are so many resources being flown to me. You know what? I'll go for this guy. Discover the power of overheat and overdrive. You can click them at the same time. You can click them at the... That was a hidden achievement, though. Like, I don't know what the rest of the achievements are, if that is how they work. Your cursor is followed by drones that damage blocks they pass over. Launch an additional drone every second? But they don't stack, right? Like, infinitely. Right? Like, no way. You will be visited by the worm. Let's go for the drones. I like that. Let's check this out. Where are the drones? There's a mini drone. Do you see that? Okay, there are more drones. And how do they work? They don't seem to disappear. Okay, they deal like 0 damage, but that is not what we need them for. You know why we need them? We need them for the one block. Hey, can we slow down a little bit? The drones are not catching up, you know? I think they are like super far up. They seem to be disappearing though. So they don't permanently stay. At least I saw... What? You didn't move at all. We got 2 of them. They went into each other again. And when that happens, they don't move. Aren't we done? We have enough. We had 1 left over, I believe. Like, I'll be honest, I expected an achievement. I guess we need the artifacts, right? That is missing. How do I get the artifacts, though? Like, I need to touch them. Is the worm actually powerful? He is powerful. That explains the cost. Okay, let's try to go up. Dude, I'll never be able to... Well, I can do it. You know what? We'll try this again. There's one. It's really close by. I'm actually not that far down. I'm quite far down, but not that much. Make contact with the worm? Sure, buddy, I did that. Sure. Scheiße! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Please go in. We are in. Come on. We did it. We actually did it. I don't know if we can even get another artifact. Now, the good news is, we know the artifacts exist on the stage, right? So we can replay this. The bad news is, every single time we get an artifact, we also become more powerful. And then I still need to manage to get the other artifacts. So, stop mining. I think we got this artifact plus 0.1 overheat energy gain per block mined. And I've actually slowed down the game to half of its speed because I need to be able to react a little bit faster when there's an artifact. Like, this would be a lot easier if artifacts uncovered by a weapon of you, like touched by a weapon, already count as collected. No. 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 Okay, it's not far away. We did it. We got 8 artifacts. We just need 1 more. Mine 100,000 blocks. Right. We need to mine 1 million blocks. Kind of forgot about that part. Yeah. I don't think the artifact is on here. We got it. It's right next to me. We have every single artifact. So the only achievement left now is 1 million blocks and 4 hidden achievements. This is the artifact we got that we throw 2 pickerangs out, and over here was the other one. No, here. That we have a bonus drill missile. Mission. Oh my god, you can click on global achievements in Steam and then click on the hidden achievement to read it. What's the point of that? It's like, why are there hidden achievements? I never understood that. Do you guys like hidden achievements? Like, I've never understood the point, because, like, for who is that designed? The people that want achievements want to know it. The people that don't care about achievements will not get surprised by it because they don't even know it was hidden. Spend all of your fuel without mining a single block. Reach the final layer in under 30 seconds. I mean, that is one I can probably do. But for this, we'll go on the very first stage. I'm not sure if we can do the first achievement, unless I reset the... I could reset the game. You know what? I would be fine with that. How are you supposed to reach it in under 30 seconds? Maybe you just need to get lucky with the boomstones, right? Why are you not going down? What are you doing? Oh my god, the laser halts my movement. Oh, we did it. We did the achievement. You need more star power. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Unlock every artifact, upgrade, and fossil? Do I have to remove them maybe? Like once? No. I'm pretty sure we have every single artifact, right? Overdrive space program. Unlock every upgrade, artifact, and fossil. We just had to go back in. Where are you coming from? But you weren't there. Oh, I'm glad I restarted the game. The final frontier. So, where are my abilities? Yeah, okay. Goodbye, buddy. Hidden in the depths, beneath the meteor's crust, the star-nosed tribe lives. Man, I would hate my life if I had a star as a nose, I'll be honest. Right? It's like imagine sniffing the eyeball of your partner, you just poke it out. It's like, wouldn't that suck? The space program, I'm really not sure how to do this. Because we don't have any overdrive in the beginning and I need to get on this block over there. You know? So it's like, I can... Okay, wait. If I restart the game, I can actually do it. And if I restart the game, I will also drain out of energy over time. So I think the only achievement that we need is the 1 million blocks. No. You actually want me to mine? No. 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 At this point we have 3 achievements left, 2 that we just need to do after resetting the game and 1 that we need 1 million blocks. That one is so ridiculous because we just recently unlocked the 100k and I was in talks with the devs and said, hey listen buddies, I get it, you know, you're at full strength so mining is faster, but this much is way too much. And luckily they listened to me, they've decreased it to 300k, but at that time there was no chance that I'll get another 900,000 blocks. So I used my computer magic to get to 999,000 mined blocks, which finished this a lot faster, but for those of you that want to 100% the game, I hope you enjoy that you need 700,000 blocks mined less to 100% it. Yes. There it is, mine 1 million blocks. And I know, Timmy, you would have played through this 200 times to get the achievement. I know you would have done that. Yeah, but I'm not up for it. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm just not up for it. I'm not having this. So we're not allowed to mine anything. How are you supposed to go to space? So we will try this out with the space thing. I think I just have to activate the run. And then we need to get over here. I'm not exactly sure how you would do that. Wait, can you just walk there? How would you go to space? Well, I mean, let's just try it out. Bam. Okay, that's not enough. Okay, this will be the check if it works. And we need to go straight up. Like, this is very important. This should be it. That was the achievement. Overdrive space program. All in all, I would say the game is a very fun experience that I would definitely recommend to incremental fans. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.